All right, and we're back. Take number 253. When I last left you guys, I was filling up Michelob here with water. Well, I backed her up here to couple all the cars, and there have been several attempts at this. I've had linkage breaks, derailments, all kinds of stuff. You guys may end up seeing those here in the highlights or whatever. But for now, I think we're going to try to get her out of here and get up that god dang hill that we've been trying to for, this is now the end of the second day. I'm recording this, it's 9 p.m. at night. I've been trying so long to get it done. I'm going to let the train roll here 25%, make sure I got everything. It's going to head up and over the hill. We want to make sure that I have everything here. Generator's not on. Turn that on in a second. Alright, so let's get in here, look at the floor. Turn down the thing. Hopefully it doesn't. Can't tell if the caboose is with us or not. Alright, the caboose is currently with us. Currently using the W and S keys. I haven't really used that before. I usually use the mouse to move up and down the selections here. So it's a nice change to be able to just, I wish the brakes, like maybe you can bind to A and D maybe. WS would be the you know, the throttle. So I'm running back here against my better judgment. Could actually save the game right here, would be a good idea. Okay. See the caboose back there. Hopefully it stays. But like I said, this is take 433 or whatever it was. I've literally been trying. Today is Monday, January 3rd. We started this with TC yesterday and made it up the hill, and then made it around the corner. Actually made it downhill some way, and then derailed. Let's give it a little bit of throttle here, but we don't want to go too fast around that corner. I need to get some speed up. Looking back there for the caboose. I mean, this time I'm going for it. If the caboose ain't with us, yeah. I mean, it was a caboose in another car, but I got to get up there. I got to get these cars up there. I got to deliver these logs or these beams and lumber so that we can get some coal going. Okay, yep, I see it back there. Okay, it's currently with us. Get some more throttle here. This is geared so it shouldn't bog down or anything. What about derailing these trains around this corner? I also got to get the speed to get uphill, so it's a touchy and tricky climb here. You can hear it kind of slowing down a little bit. Again, keep it in a good rate there so that the cars don't topple, and so I don't stall out as well. So the hoppers are now behind me. I can see them. The last time I did this with this engine, I was able to see those hoppers, but I'm missing the caboose, which I see back there in one hopper. Apparently the links broke, but I can see them back there now. I couldn't see them I couldn't see before. There it is, right there, tiny red little guy way in the back. We're on a 4% grade now. So as long as we, I did it with the mogul. I had the mogul at 100%. We did make it up to on one of the attempts. We made it up there. TC bogged out at right around this corner up here that I'm coming to, the mogul. And I had overwritten a previous save before we started. So every time I'd start it, we were up here. And one time we tried backing the train down and derailed on a corner that I was just worried about. And the last time before I was able to resave it where I wanted it without having to pick up 100 cars, I backed it down so slow. It took about 20 minutes to back it down around that corner. I redid that corner so it wasn't as sharp. And that's when I grabbed this engine and put it over there for this type of usage. But when we did make it up the hill with the mogul, as I started to explain, made it to the peak, and then when we were coming down, I mean, I even went and got a porter to push, because that's all I had. I got Betsy. So I was trying to push the back of the train with Betsy, and that didn't really, it worked. We folded the train in half somewhere up here, almost to the top. And then I engineered, that was with TC as engineer, and I was at the rear porter pushing. And then I got kind of upset, so I was like, okay, not at him, but just at the, frustration trying to get this stuff up the hill. So I took over as engineer. I got a running start, and it's probably attempt number 7, just trying to get the train up. He was still loading in, and I just grabbed the mogul and said, let's go. So he was in the caboose, and then I got it up and over the hill, and then on the way down, we didn't set any brakes on the rear cars. So as I slowed down the mogul going downhill, the cars were crashing, because there's a very, very sharp corner at the peak, which I did actually take off. I redid a lot of it. So this is the first run with those new corners. I still don't have any brakes set. Once I get to the peak, I may stop the train so that I can set some brakes, because it's only me right now. There's nobody else helping me, as you guys know, because you can see that right now. We are still in a 4% grade. The grade has not changed. You hear the train kind of bogging down. Right around this corner up here where it goes to the left and then to the right, we'll look to the right, you'll see some track that I set up, and I'm thinking of putting a helper engine there, either to pull out, come down and tow somebody up, this is the Heisler, and we've got the other one, the other geared train. Think about maybe putting that right here to the right. Parking it there. Gotta really manage these corners here. But yeah, just putting it maybe right here to the right. And that way, if we get stuck up here sometime, or we need assistance, we got the other geared engine right here ready to help us out, because I mean, we don't really have a use for it. You know what, I should have even, And I think I will angle that groundwork back there down. That way, because there's a, you know, if the engine's not running, there's no air pressure for the brakes. And so the brakes release and then the engine starts rolling. So if I angle that down and I put the engine there, it won't roll onto the track here. So have to pay attention to that. But yeah, right back there, that's where we have it, kind of our little hideaway spot there. I have to say, this engine so far, climbing this hills, I mean, the mobile can do it, no problem, except not with this many cars, with 25 cars. The coal cars are probably as heavy as the loaded cars here with wood on them, with lumber and beams. So you basically have 20, and the caboose is kind of heavy, so, plus we had brakes on, I think. Or no, we took them off as we were climbing because there was 2 of us. So I'll have to stop the train, run back and set some brakes. Once I get up and over the peak though, there's a flat area. I widen the corner and then flatten it out before it starts descending. So I should have a fair amount of opportunity to do that. So far the whole train's with us. And it's quite the view over here. You see the, what is that? That's the refinery there closest to us. Ironworks where we started from is in the middle, and the very far distance is the oil fields. Yeah, these corners are much more mellow here so far. Big one's coming up though. It's also been mellowed out. Plus this engine, steered engine here, seems to has more tractive effort, so it's a bit easier time climbing. As we hit the brick, you see as the bridge up here turns into brick for that corner. That's where the top of it is where the worst corner was. Actually, on the other side of this hill, it's the absolute worst. But see how it goes. In this area, I've tried to keep it kind of true to the terrain as best as I could. But as we get to the other side, I was like, nope, I'm not dealing with that. Like you can see down there, I need to add more wall underneath or something. All right. See, we can start seeing where the track settles out here. So I'm going to take some power off. Hopefully I don't take too much off. Hopefully everything stays with us. Oh yeah, this is much easier than it was before, but you can see how I'm slowing down a lot. Most of that is the rest of the train behind me. And once this starts going, I will set the brakes. Let's see if we can just keep it going a little bit more. Nope. We're starting to go in reverse. All right, so I've got the sander on, got the brakes on. Let's go ahead and see how let's go set brakes. Oh, so I lost some cars here. That must have been on the stop. Damn it. And I'm going to lose those cars. Yep, they're all they're all gone. See him running away. Did I lose any down here? Huh. All right. Let's start again. All right, guys, we're back. Michelob here. I filled her up with water, and I actually pulled out and started to go, but then some links broke, so I'm restarting again from a save. And let me show you this now, because I've recorded this process for the last 3 or 4 days, and every time you restart from a save, you're going to have an issue where see how the links, well, see, it's not those ones, it's like this one. The links are pretty far out, and when you try to leave, you know, you're either going to break them or maybe they'll compress. So I'm going to do this now. Again, there was one car from the save, one coal car in the caboose that it didn't have a link between them. So I'm going to leave this at 2% here, and I'm just going to replace these guys, and see how they move when you replace them here. It's pretty much the long ones. You'll see it. We'll come on to a long one there. That one moved. The pins are what I'm looking at. There might be a pin or two that is at the, like this one. So why, you know, you gotta look at it. Okay, why are they not compressed? That's why I have pressure on the train right now. That one's good. You can see them moving, and other ones don't. So that means when I go to take off, you know, they're on the verge of breaking, or we'll have that problem where the train can't pull out, you know. So I put the brakes on the caboose, like this one right here is a perfect example. And all right, so that's concerned. This car here is number 9. That means that one's probably going to break, but that one too. So I don't have that's the one that, so that was missing a link there. Or no, that one was missing a pin. No, I was missing a link. That's the one that I had to put the link into it. I'm going to remove a couple of these brakes here because these are good. See if we can get these to yeah, see how that one's, now it's coming back. Okay, so it's starting to span there a little bit. Again, I'm using the engine's putting some pressure on the cars. And we just want to make sure it's this one here. There's no brake on there that I can see. Put a little bit more pressure on it. We'll see if we can get that fixed. All right, so what I did is I put more pressure on the engine, kind of bounced it a little bit, and now that should be all set. And so everything's ready to go. I'm going to get things all lined up here. And we'll get out of here. See if we can stop here without losing anything. We'll hit. We'll do a save from right here. Good luck. See if we can get it back going again. At least there's a save from here. Start with about 45, 46%. Start slowly taking the brakes off. Oh, that's reverser. Nope, we don't want to do that. Take the brakes off. Sanders on. Nice and slow. I think we're at, there we go. Starting to move. That's where that helper engine could be handy. Oh, look at that, 94% to get it going from stop. At least we have, I think at least we have a save from here. See how it goes if we have to load it again. %. Slow her down. Then you see the cars get the pole around that corner again. Yep. I don't understand why it's pulling apart on these corners. Makes absolutely no sense. Okay. I don't know how many times I've tried, but I've given up. I'm only going to take the grade. I don't even know if we're going to make it around the corner, but I'm only taking the 12 cars now. And we'll see how it goes, but that corner is killing me up there. No matter what I do, it breaks apart on that corner, and I'm not sure why. It doesn't, it's like, how am I ripping them apart? So I'm taking half the cars and go back at the other ones. But, yeah. Something like 8 or 9 hours I've tried this now total. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm sure as soon as I go downhill, it's going to break, it's going to smash in and derail, but whatever. And they're going pretty fast right now, and they're doing okay. No brakes on any of the cars. I basically just left the hoppers down there where we left. It's just like I said, it's this first corner. These cars right here behind me, they want to brake. They get pulled in some unusual fashion, which doesn't make sense. So I think it has to do with just the sheer amount of cars that some sort of physics are messing with it. We'll find out here in a second. Or it's going to be more in a second. We gotta get to the rock turn, the stone turn. I mean, I've been coming up here at this speed so far. Even when you that first corner when we left, hasn't been an issue. And it's worse that it happened after restart. Slow down a little bit though. Probably a decent speed there. I think that is if I could have got, you know, when I stopped with all the cars, which I have a save there. I'm going to try it again later. But if I can, get up to this speed before I turn, it might be okay. Here we go, moment of truth. I mean, I've already done it a few times. It rips them apart if you go slow. See him bouncing around back there a little bit. No brakes are on right now on the rear cars. So that's where I often have problems. Slowly put on some brakes on the straightaway here. So far so okay. Before we hit these weird turns. Yeah, I did this bridge and I've got to put more stuff underneath it. Oops. Because it's, I was going around that corner over there before to the right and it was just too crazy. It was just like what I've been dealing with this corner back here, but I currently have all my cars, so I think if I can get all the cars at the speed I just did, again, with that many cars, physics act goofy, so I think that's all it is. It's just too many cars. It doesn't know what to do, so it just, they have problems. But there you go. We finally made it. After a day of trying, like in a complete work day, we've tried this. I mean, we're not there yet. We're just around the corner from it, but I think it's the combination of the grade and the angle and then just too many cars. If you're going straight without grade, it's okay, but you start dealing with the grade, it just isn't happy. Same thing, I'm just going to let it go through this curve here because if I slow down or whatever, they're probably going to derail. Hopefully all my switches are set right. They are. Just a little bit of brake now that the cars are around. That's a lot of brake. All right, I'm interested to see how I edit this episode here, because it has been nothing but a literal pain in my butt. So I'm gonna offload these things here, and yeah, that's gonna be it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, leave a like. I certainly driving me crazy trying to I changed the toggle for the unload from enter to left mouse, by the way. Do that right here in your options under your controls. If you can unload, it's because they did a patch update, and it may have it unbound, or it's enter by default if it actually took it. So I changed mine to left click like it used to be, but you don't have to swipe up or down anymore. So that's kind of nice. Well, yeah, guys, I'm gonna finish offloading these things and go to bed because I finally got it done. Now I just have to edit this damn thing. 2 days worth of so many tries. So I hope you enjoyed it. I Not going to say that I enjoyed trying all those times, but I mean, yeah, I mean it was I needed to get done. I couldn't get done the way I wanted to, but I mean we're here. That's all that matters. Challenge accepted. Challenge failed on multiple occasions, but gotta try. Gotta keep trying. So you guys have a good one, and see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much.